Genesis on the cut too, man. Chicago, Illinois, off of the Angel with a Dirty Face, Book 3, and then that Irk the Jerk is off the Prelude, which is a free album. Check that shit out, man. Damn,
free.
Yeah, I like that cut, man. Shit smooth.
Good
you
shit,
say he
man.
do his own videos and shit too, right?
He directs, he fucking produces, he does all his shit, all his own.
All his own. You said he's a good director, right? So his videos look good.
Yeah, but dude, I just posted. We just did a indie spotlight. If you go to hoodhype.com, check out the indie spotlight for Irk the Jerks right on the front page.
For sure.
His videos in there. This dude's talented. It's a good video, man. You gotta watch it. Shit's got a story and everything. It's just fresh.
That shit crazy, man. So I mean, what's happening?
Max smiling and shit.
We got Bishop Lamont on the line.
All right, patch him through.
Hey,
here.
Bishop,
Right.
how are you doing there, Bishop?
Bish.
Pimp, you know, you caught me so in the midst of some pimp things, but since you hit me, I had to do it. It's so foolish.
Stop playing. Oh,
What's
shit.
up, man?
What's going on, man? I thought he was joking.
Oh, you didn't believe it?
No, I didn't believe it.
They didn't believe it. Pimp, they hit me up on my conversation apparatus, and we think we was going to get back to him. These pimps from Hood Hype.
Oh, man, this shit feel right. It's like a fucking reunion, man. It's been a long time, man. What you been up to, bro?
We're trying to plan something with moms because the schedule's been so crazy that we can get a real dope, you know what I'm saying, full-length interview. But I was like, fuck it, let's just conversate and put the spirits back together and then plan for something more big and organized and with a lot of exclusive music and niggerish ignorance for you, you know.
Jesus Christ.
That's that dude, man. So, yeah, man. Actually, what's been going on?
Hallelujah. Well, I've been doing my thing, man, having a blast. Like, you know, if anybody hadn't seen the Source article, shout out to the Source for that. But just going through all that and really restructuring and getting my life where it was supposed to be, because people really didn't know all the shit that I was going through, and it wasn't really for public consumption because it was so personal, and there was a lot of shit to get through. So I've just been having fun, man, and finally having things on track like they're supposed to be. And, you know, just back in the graces of God, man. For a minute, that detour took me to a whole nother place that wasn't conducive to a pimp by the name of Bishop Lamont's requirements by holy water and Jesus, you know?
Man, it sounded like you were going through some shit, man. Now, we were reading about a statistic. They were saying that 18% of people who get signed actually get to release their fucking album. And the thing is it sounds like you were just being consistently shelved, and you got so frustrated that you had to, you know, leave. Is that the whole way it went? From what I understood in the
that is the whole way it went, but it's even some more variables to it. But it just totally, you know, accelerated the whole experience of that being necessary, because you think all those albums that I put out as street albums was because people were turning down records left and right and would let me come out. Every time I cut records, people would give me the no and tell me that's not hard, this, that, and the third. So I had to just get to the streets and give it to the people and let them be the judge, because I know if I got this far and I got signed on the merit of what I create, why isn't it right? Why would it change now that I'm on a major label? You should just be embracing it and trying to expand it, you know what I mean, and take it to the next level so the growth gets here. So that's why you got Nigga Noise, and you got Caltroit, right, and you got Pope Mobile, and you got Confessional, you got Team America. Finally, you know what I'm saying, getting out of there and just having fun and being ignorant. But it was like, yo, what do I have to do? I already feel like I done put out like 10 million albums, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, because like I think the last time we spoke, man, was it around when Grow Up was coming out?
Grow Up just hit the radio.
Yeah, just hit the radio, and that was one of your situations, right, where you had a record that was getting good buzz, was generating a lot of interest, and then you got handcuffed.
Hey, it was so crazy that record, you know, came back from research 100%, and it was already almost a #1 record in 1 week, and Power was fully behind it. They were so filthy and dirty at the label that these niggas called up Power, and I got to shout out, you know what I'm saying, E-Man up there, and Eric Deluxe, and all them cats, Fuzzy, Sour Milk, everybody up there went hard for me on that record, to a point to where they were ignoring the label at first, and then the label turned to some real hoes, no names included, and threatened to sue Power.
Wow,
if they didn't stop playing a hot record.
Wow. So hold on. So you doing what you're supposed to do. You trying to break a record, which is according to what I know, that's what's supposed to happen to hip hop, right? Every now and then you leak some shit and try to generate some buzz ahead of your project. So you following the blueprint, and then they throw out threatened lawsuits, legal action against people who was playing the record. and trying to help you.
It's 100% hit record, and everybody's in on it. And I gotta say, shout out to Mr. Chalk and everybody at K-Day. All these stations were playing it and going against what was being sanctioned from Interscope. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we on this record. Everybody loves this record. It's what we need for the West Coast. It's the right kind of message. It's the right kind of sound. And it's the first look we've had from Dre on a level like this. But, you know, the darkness, the powers that be, wanted to stop that. And that's where that went. So you got a label, your own label working against you to cease and desist the record. It's like, wow, what the fuck? You know what? Jesus Christ.
Now, man, you've been able to keep it cordial because we didn't talk with Stat. We done a few with Stat through the whole process.
We talked with Stat, Bobby Creekwater.
Yeah, Bobby
Shout out
Creek.
to Stat quote. Shout out to Stat quote. Pimp ass nigga.
And he didn't kind of went through a stage where he was frustrated, left things, and now it seemed like him and Dre is back in, you know, in a good space, man. How is you and Dre's relationship? Y'all still good? You still work together?
The thing with me and Dre is that's forever gonna be my big brother, but just business is fucked up when it comes to that label and how they do things over there. So, you know, we remain family, and someday, you know, we'll work together again. But right now, I've been so derailed and so, you know, put off from the timeline of everything that's not even in my conscience of what I want to do and things to do. That's not on my list. You know what I'm saying? I support whatever they do over there. And, you know, DeJuan Parker's the homeboy. We're going to be working on his project. There's so much family over there regardless, but that's not the team I play for no more. You know what I'm saying? It's like feeling like LeBron did, but not even getting to get off the bench to be LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Sitting there. Right. And you know you can run circles around everybody and their mama. You know you that dude. But how long are you supposed to be a bench warmer?
Yeah.
Then you can't even get traded.
I feel you, man.
To get traded, you got to have some kind of value to get off the bench. They got to see you to play. But you're in the NBA, but you can only go play at Rutgers or play in the park. You know what I'm saying? How does that work? But you signed to the NBA, baby.
Yeah, that's a good analogy, though. That's a real good analogy. So, that should make a lot of sense.
Now, I got a question.
You know what I mean?
Now the thing is we, you know, there's been a funny transition that's been going on, and I'm not sure what it is, but it seems like from you're beating DJ's asses back in the day.
I mean, what?
With the LA fitted to today, you're wearing kind of like a golf hat and kind of quiet, and you seem kind of like more humble.
Yeah, I just seen the transition, Bishop, and I heard you doing to me you sound like you trying to get into a different spot spiritually and mentally, man. Is that a full transition, or is this like, I mean, yeah, what's going on with that?
You know, appreciate you brothers for paying attention. I'm a grown-ass man, so I got to dress accordingly, and we moved to a corporate level.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm Denzel Smith at the same time. I'm an actor now, so I have to be, you know, my Brad Pitt pimping and be more classy. Because, you know, we're doing stuff United Nations. We're doing a lot of things. You can't run up in United Nations and work with these people in sweats and baseball caps turned backwards. That's not going to fly.
Hold on, nigga. Real quick, I got to cut you off, man. You went in on Tom Cruise. How the fuck you get into acting? Because, you know, Tom Cruise is like the fucking dude, man. How you pull that off? They ain't blackball you.
Tom Cruise, that's a pimp too. You know, it was nothing personal. We was trying to give Team America the niggerized version. You know what I'm saying? It's all love.
That's what's up, man. All right, I have to ask, man.
Is there anybody else on the radar?
What you say?
Is there anybody else on the radar on the Tom Cruise level that we might hear?
Well, Team America is going to be re-released on its anniversary of Christmas again with a whole bunch of video shot for it this time, because now we have all the freedom in the world. So you'll see all the ignorance of Kim Jong-il and Bin Laden and all them. So you never know what you're going to see, especially with unreleased footage and records from the Team America. Because there's so many missions y'all didn't get to see of ignorance when we was on all them drugs and alcohol that we created. So.
That's what's up. No, man, go ahead and get back to you was explaining your acting when we cut you off, man. So
yeah. But the thing with beating up DJs back in the day and all that stuff was, man, I've always been about these blessings in the spirit, and that's why I said I got derailed into all that bullshit, because anybody that knows me from day one knows how I process and how I've always been about pushing new artists and supporting the West Coast and the new West Coast and just hip-hop anywhere across, you know what I'm saying, the country or the globe. And all I had in my face was demons trying to sabotage me from the outside or the end. And that's why that record, No Equal, was so crazy when I wrote it. People don't realize the shit that I was going through and the demons that I saw. It was really real-life devil's advocate. So, you know, you look at the dude that all he ever did was do mixed martial arts, you know what I'm saying, draw, collect comic books, be in the street still, but not on that level like that, you know what I'm saying? But was always a positive dude that never drank, that once he got on that label, all the bullshit he was going through, became alcoholic, got into drugs, got into the streets heavier because of bitch ass niggas trying to be something they not. Then it make my homies jump up and jump bad. All these niggas that I'm putting money on their books is costing too much, and I got to go out here and be at the forefront and try to, dispel things before they get real bad. If I'm going to beat niggas up, somebody going to get stabbed, somebody going to get shot, because they don't realize all the people that we feed and the people that we support. It's bigger than Bishop Lamont. You know what I mean? So I was going through a lot of shit, and it was all in the public's eye to a certain degree. And so all they saw was me being crazy and rambunctious, and why is this nigga so buff? Nigga, it ain't juice, it ain't steroids, it's because I can't beat the people up at the label. I got to go just lift weight.
Actually, I feel that, man.
Now, did you
know what I'm saying? So I'm going through all that, you know what I mean? And I'm not getting no peace. And, niggas is playing with my checks at the label. And then they got you playing the good cop, bad cop. Your check ain't come yet? Go talk to so-and-so. You get over there and they're like,
oh, that's garbage.
We'll see, like, they do mental games like that on purpose. But then on top of that, it was even where I had to break out and go against protocol and go to Europe with Black Milk, thanks to Hex, and do shows. To get life and be out here popping. We sell out the House of Blues twice. You guys are still not supporting the movement.
Yeah. That's fucked up, man.
So think about all that stress, and then when my granny passed and all that I was dealing with, and just a bunch of other shit, man. It was crazy, but it's great to be back as me completely. You know what I'm saying? I'm back to no alcohol. Never no drugs, you know what I'm saying? Just focused on the work and working with the kids at the youth center over here in Boyle Heights and, prison outreach programs and, even at my own old high school, Carson High and Compton High, we getting some after school programs for music and stuff like that. And then, of course, the work with the United Nations when we did the record with the Whalers for the World Food Program. So, that's where my heart's at. That's where my mind's at. So, I'm long-winded with that. And then finally having Diocese up and running and all the amazing artists that I've found and kept in contact over the years, finally getting ready to start putting out phenomenal artists on all levels and expressions of music. So that's where I'm at. That's why you see the pimp hat. Because I'm so gentleman, you know what I'm saying? You'll see some other pimp, materials as well,
That being said, what's your next step? I mean, are you looking to go to an indie route? Or are you shopping labels or just whoever's paying the most?
It's not even about the money for me anymore because this TV and film thing is about to be so fruitful. And like I said, I'm Denzel Smith. You know what I'm saying? I'm Denzel Will Smith. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I saw you've been hanging around with Rob Dyrdek a lot, man.
Oh, man, them been good cats, man, for some time. And, they gave me the opportunity with Fantasy Factory to do an episode, and that was one of the biggest episodes ever. I got to open up for Blink 182. Shouts out to Travis. It's just a blessing. Rob is a real dude, and Drama's a real dude. Like, them cats is just golden over there. So, again, the blessings just come together, man, to bring Bobby Light back out of retirement. Shout out to Ryu and, the whole BBC thing. It's just a blessing because that's what I've been wanting to do, but I wasn't allowed. There was a lot of restriction going on, a lot of hating. My relationship with EA and Rockstar and the things they were trying to do for me was blackballed and stopped. But now,
hold on. They stopped your video game hustle?
Huh?
They stopped your video game hustle too?
Brother,
that's terrible, man. Damn, man.
That is fucked up.
Yeah, they limiting themselves. They not just hurting you. They fucking up their own brand by putting the brakes on that.
Why are people?
But with the darkness of the devil, now he plays in people's hearts, man. They blind to the iniquities of the truth, man. They gonna do what they got to do at all costs to stop the light. They gonna stop you from exposing the blessings or exposing their sins. So it is what it is. My auntie Faye always tell me that. That's why I'm Bishop Lamont, not because of juice, but because my auntie always said I was supposed to be in the ministry. So not like Bishop Eddie Long, but like for real in the ministry.
Why, man? It seems like people are just fucking with you, man. That's annoying as shit.
Now, Bishop, I got a question though, man. Like, as far as I dig the positivity, but musically, man, where is that going to take you? Are we? Because I like the nigga noise. I like the Caltroy. I like some of the ignorant shit. Is we gonna be able to keep some of that ignorant?
Don't confuse it. I'm doing great work, but I'm still a nigger at heart. There's gonna be so much more ignorance.
Oh my God! Keep it real.
Oh, hold on, I gotta clap that up, man.
No, brother, please, don't think I'm Martin Luther King. I'm still Dave Chappelle, which is at the same time. It's just gonna be even more ignorant and ridiculous because we're in full control of what your TVs is gonna see, what your radio is gonna hear, and what DJs, whoever, or what the shows. You're gonna get to see all kind of ignorant shit. You have not yet seen the most ignorant shit. Believe me.
Woo! All right, man, you just put me to rest. I'm cool now. I was worried. Whenever niggas get too positive, I get where I'm like, oh man. Shit, he about to be on 60 Minutes or some shit.
I've always been positive, but I love my porno pictures, and I love all the filthiness and the life of just niggerness. Don't worry about that. That's the full effect.
Niggerness, Jmack. That's a word I'll say for you. I'll say that for you.